Hello guys, my name is Jean Delape, one of trainer in GS Womba TSS, located in Lutsiro district, especially in software development trade. Yeah, as you see on that image is what we start by version control. Remember guys, especially you developers, we have started in this week, we have started version control module in level 3 software development. Yeah, that will take an end at the end of the year, and be ready, we'll be together all the time in order to deliver that course correctly to our related runners. But before to continue, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel in order to receive the next sessions that will be delivered through this YouTube channel. Thank you. It is a big contribution. We have to start by a question. Let us start by a question by asking you, by saying a case study. Let us say that there is a multinational company that has offices and employees all around the globe, all around the world. What was happened during COVID pandemic means that those are offices, those ones with employees, with different employees. Suppose that this is a company that work around the globe. Okay. Then, what has happened during COVID pandemic? Yeah, as you think, especially in Rwanda, all offices have been closed during COVID pandemic. Then, what can be the best solution for that case? Think on it, guys. What can be the best solution for that case? Is the reason why we are talking about the version control. Yeah. Problem that may be arised. The first problem is what we call collaboration. No collaboration between those employees of different stations. Suppose that those are workstations, like this one workstation 1, workstation 2, 3, 4, and the main branch there. There was no collaboration between those workstations, depending on the COVID-19 pandemic. Then the next one is storing versions, and sometimes they may be arise the problem of storing different versions for each stations, for each workstations. As each workstation work independently, there is no way of storing the versions. Yeah. The next problem is restore the previous version. Means that you go to the previous to see what have happened in previous sessions, in previous working conditions. The last one, figuring out what happened. Suppose that in that office they change some different files, like a list of clients that they receive. On that stations, on the headquarters, they don't get that information. The last one, the problem of backup. Backup means was the storing the copy. Then, what could solve all those problems? All those cited problems, starting by collaboration, the next storing version, the next restoring previous version, figuring out what happened, and backup. What can be the best solution? The best solution of all those problems can be solved with the help of version control system. Is the reason why we start that module that is called version control system. Then, what is a version control system? Mainly, a version control system records all the changes made to a file or set of files. It can be one file or either multiple files. So a specific version may be called later if needed. Or the system that makes sure that all team members are working on the latest version of the file. Yeah. Let us explain version control by using a graphical design, by using an image. Suppose that we have 3 workstations. And let us replace a workstation by a developer. Developer 1, developer 2, and developer 3. The developer 1 has a working copy, same as working copy for developer 2, same as a working copy for developer 3. Once they update, once they commit, let us start by commit. Once they commit those changes and commit them to, they push them. They push them to the server, to the repository stored on the server. For next time, once they continue with the next feature, with the next version, they update those information from the server and they continue once developing the version, the next version. Is how that kind of version control system work. Then, thank you. There are best version control software or version control system that we can have. But each version control system has the benefits. The benefit, as we have said once starting. The first benefit is it helps in managing and protecting the source code. The next one, you keep track of all the modification made to the code. The next, comparing every version of the code means that you can compare the versions. Then the lastly, it supports developers' workflow and not any rigid way of working. Then, best version control that can exist are the following. The first one is GitHub that we will use. Either you can choose the best one for you. But indeed, in our session, we'll use Git-Bash as a local repository. Those ones are remote repository. For local repository, we'll use Git-Bash. That will be introduced later in next sessions. Then, the first one is GitHub, GitLab, Paphos, Beanstalk, AWS Code Commit, then Apache Subversion, then Team Foundation Server, Mercurial, and Bitbucket. Then you guys, you are not obliged to use all those version control systems at the same time. You have to choose the best for you. But in the next session, as I have said that we'll use GitHub as the remote version control system. For local version control system, we'll use JetBash. That will be introduced later. Then for next time, we'll see the difference between Git and GitHub. Thank you. Together we can make change. Let us work together. Once you have a comment, please, I need feedback from you in order to continue with the next session. Thank you.